Hey everyone. I know I said on my one of my videos that I gave up and everything, that I was just tired and that a lot of people wouldn't listen to me. I won't get no support. But like, even though I said all that, for some reason in my heart and deep down in my spirit, I can't give up. I know I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm trying my best to do the right thing, to awaken people's minds, spreading the truth to people. That's all I've been doing. And all because of lack of support and no one listening, taking anything I say seriously and coming against me. That's when I gave up. But I realized that when you know the truth, when you start to awaken, you start to lose people around you. The consequence of you awakening and spreading the truth is losing people around you, basically. That's a sacrifice. It's basically losing everything that people that was friends with you, people that used to watch you, or whatever. You're going to lose a lot of people. Once you're on a different level, on a higher level, you start to lose people. When you start spreading the truth, that's when you lose people. And I realized that. I've been knew that, but I let it get to me to the point where I just gave up because I felt, what's the point? But I know it's only so few that's listening. And that's actually all that matters. I want y'all to understand what I represent. There's the point of me showing these pictures to you guys. Like I said before, I'm about peace, love, and truth. That's how I want this earth to be. That's how I want you all to live in. I want you all to live in peace, happiness, love, true love. That's all I want for you guys. And I want you kids, your children, to live in the same happiness and everything, and not live in what we are going through. I want your children to live a life of peace and happiness and love, and not go through the enslavement that we're going through. I'm trying to awaken you guys, let you realize what's going on this earth, so that way you can make this earth a better place for your children and for yourself for the time that you have on this earth. You're not born here to just live a life and die, what you call death. That's not what you're here for. You're not being born here to be a slave, to go to work, to live a lie. That's not your purpose of being here. You all choose to live in it because you were brainwashed into that state of thinking of what they basically taught you. So you accept everything they presented to you. So you all take it as in that's how you're supposed to live, when it's all false. They done this to you all purposely. They brainwashed you purposely because they knew certain people was going to awaken soon. They didn't know how soon, but they knew it was going to happen. So they brainwashed everybody when they were babies all the way to now. They're still doing it. It's just coming out way worse now. So that way y'all won't listen to anything I'm saying and a few others that's speaking the truth. Now you got some people that speaking truth but don't know the whole truth. They still trying to figure out things themselves. And you got so few people that's spreading the truth, and understand things way more better than the people that's trying to awaken. But at least they're trying to awaken. Knowledge comes from within yourself. I'm all about peace and love. I love nature. I love to go outside in nature. I just love it. This air that you feel is nothing but basically life that you're breathing. You're breathing in life, and y'all don't realize that, but it's not oxygen. You're breathing in life every day. That's what you're breathing in. We've all been lied to on this earth. I'm just trying to awaken you all, and for you all to realize who you actually are, and that you can change everything on this earth if you all come together and wake up. I can't do this alone. All I can do is spread the truth, and for you to take this in seriously and try to change. People always tell me it's not easy. It's not that easy. It is easy. It is. You just choose not to do it. Because what you were taught, you're scared, you're living in fear. You're afraid to change. You're afraid to do it because you feel death is going to come upon you, or you feel you're going to lose everything. Your material things, your money. Y'all don't understand that money is a system of control. It was presented to you for you to be a slave, so you could depend on money. That was brought to you by man. Material things and money was brought to you. In the beginning of time, there was no such thing as money or material things that we have now. It was no such thing. It was brought to us to confuse us, to manipulate us into thinking that we had to live this way. Now you guys so attached to it, it's hard for you to break from it because you feel this is the way of living, and it's not. I speak nothing but truth to you guys. That's all I've been doing. Now I'm to a point where I'm losing people. I got people coming against me. This matrix system that we living in is messing with my life. As in my job, for instance, I might end up losing my job, to be honest with you guys, because of what's going on. That basically I've been blamed for something that I have not done. They had me and this other lady on the board of appreciation, and we just started this job. They had us on the board of appreciation, and ever since then, me and her has been attacked ever since. Especially me. I've been taking the blame for everything that happened today. I was sent home today early. All because the system is coming against me, using other people's minds to try to bring me down, trying to make me lose my job, by using other people to tell managers of something that they assuming that I've done, but I haven't done. I know what's going on around me. I pay attention to a lot of things. I did let it get to me at a time because I was looking at the fact that the person that told was basically assuming something and told, and it could have led me from losing my job just because of what was told to the manager. It wasn't that serious. It was just told something that basically saying that I wasn't doing anything when I know that wasn't the case. And they can easily look on the cameras, but they choose not to look at the camera for some reason. But she chose to believe someone that told her something over looking at the cameras to prove what I've said is true. She chose not to look at the cameras. She was basically ignoring the things that I was saying about my story, basically. My side of the story, she was ignoring it and believe what somebody else told her. Now I have something against me that I had to take off my background at the job, basically. I see what's going on. But it's fine. I love each and every one of you. I just want this earth to be a better place. I want y'all to be free. I want y'all to be fully conscious and get outside of the box that you all in. Because without knowledge, you can easily be manipulated. You can easily be tricked. With knowledge, this earth will be a better place because y'all will have knowledge of things that y'all never knew. And when you know a lot of things, you will know what to do. When you don't have knowledge, that's basically ignorance. You do ignorant things. When you have knowledge, it will make things better on this earth. I know so few understand what I'm saying when I say that, and a lot of you may not understand what I said. Because you look around you, a lot of people don't have knowledge. Look what's going on. You have mostly negative things going on this earth because of lack of knowledge. When you have knowledge, there will be less negative things going on this earth because people will know the truth. When you know truth, as in true knowledge, this earth will be a better place because they will want to live a good life. They will want to be free. But by them people not knowing this, and they know lies, they're living the way that they were taught by the government or the elite, as in lies. So you're living how you want to live. You're doing what you want to do, instead of what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to live, how this earth is supposed to be. You're living the way that you want to live. You're following this Bible, believing everything in it, have a religion, all this stuff. Ask yourself this question: if this religion stuff is supposed to make things better, if this Bible is supposed to make things better, why is this earth getting worse? You all are not doing anything to make the earth a better place. You're making things worse. Because of what you listen to in the Bible, people that tell you things about the Bible, and just things in general. What's good is bad and what's bad is good. Y'all been following this Bible for a long time, for years, and things has been getting worse. Things has not been getting better. You're expecting someone to come and make things better. But you were supposed to make things better on this earth. We are supposed to make things better on this earth. So hopefully y'all understand what I just said. I'm not going to raise my voice or anything like that like I used to do. What's the point? Whether I raise my voice or not, y'all still not really going to listen. It's not going to change anything. Sometimes when I talk, I do raise my voice. I don't raise it to get an attitude or nothing. I raise it because it's just a seriousness when I speak. And my voice is raised. But I'm trying to control it right now and keep it at a low pace. Outside of this earth is heaven itself, and I'm going to stick to that. It's the reason why you can't see beyond what you see. All you see is the same stars, the same sun, and the same moon. Outside of this earth is heaven itself, and they know it, and they're keeping that away from you. They don't want y'all to know. This is a prison earth. They made this into a prison. The people that came here, which you call demons, came here and made this earth a prison for us to stay in. and they bring higher technology with them, so that way they can trick us into coming back to this earth every time we pass away. Every time we die, we come back. They trick us into coming back here. And they also trick us as in, for us to come back here as in like material things and all the stuff that's going on this earth, the Bible, material stuff, money, fame, fortune, and all this stuff. They brought that to your attention so you can keep coming back here by bringing lies into your lives, fear and everything, fearing God, material things, money, all this stuff is just to bring you back to this earth. That's all it is. This stuff is programmed to bring you back to this earth. That's all this stuff is. Because they know you free your mind and you know the truth, you'll be free from this earth. But if you keep listening to what they're telling you, living the life they want you to live, you're not living a life you want to live, you're living a life they want you to live. You're not happy because you're going to work every day, waking up, going by a time that's telling you what to do, time, which don't exist. You're being a slave. You're not happy because you have to have money to provide for your family and your children, pay your bills and all these things. You all are not happy. You're pretending to be happy with the life that you were presented to. You are pretending to be happy, and you're not. When you say you're happy, you're not happy. You're used to this life, so yeah, you're gonna act like you're happy, but you're not really happy. You don't like going to work, as in being a slave, working, making paper money to live the life that you want to live. You're not happy. You're miserable. Why do you think rich people are miserable as well? They rich and they miserable. So you mean to tell me that you're happy? Okay. You're pretending to be happy. You all wish that you had freedom. You all wish that you can live a peaceful life, for your children to live a peaceful life, for your children to be happy, to go outside and play no matter what's going on. Like, you won't have to worry about no shootings or anything. You want your family and your friends and your children, everybody to just live in peace, to go outside whenever they want to and play, have fun with each other, do things with each other. Instead, y'all rather live on the earth where you have to worry about your children going outside to play with other kids, not getting shot or raped or kidnapped. All these things. Y'all have to worry about all these things because y'all afraid to come together. Y'all are afraid to change this earth. Y'all are afraid. You're living in fear. Because you're letting these government people get to you. You're afraid of them. They don't want y'all to question God as in man, because God is man. They presented all this stuff to you just to confuse you, to brainwash you. Can y'all see that churches are basically a business to make money, to keep this distraction, this lies going for you to live in? You all don't see that. It's all an act. Everything that's going on this earth is an act and a stage. Weather, all this stuff is staged. How do they know when weather is going to happen? How do they know when it's going to rain? 10 or 5 days before the day even comes. How do they know? They're creating it. That's how they know. They have done this stuff way more than once, as in doing the same thing over and over again. We've been living this life cycle for so long. They're so used to it. They're masterminds at it. They know how to manipulate us. They know how to keep us on this earth. They've been doing it since the beginning. You all have to free your minds. You all have to wake up. The more you stay dumbed down, the longer this stuff's going to keep going on. And you're never going to be free. You're going to think you're free when you die, but you're not. You're going to come right back up. In order to be free, you have to be awakened. If you're living in corruption, if you're living in fear, that's negativity. That's negative energy. You can't break free from living in negative energy. You can't break free from that. As in, you can't go to what you call heaven. You can't be in a better place by bringing negative energy towards that place, because you're going to spread it to the new place. So, like, you keep living in fear, you're going to keep coming back here until you learn a lesson, until you awaken yourself. Like I said before, the Bible is not 100% true, but it does have some truth in it when it says, for instance, certain people are going to go to so-called heaven. Certain few. Why do y'all think it says certain few people? But it's not speaking of the future. It's speaking of what happened in the past, because what happened in the past is happening all over again. It's repeating itself. It's a cycle that's been going on for generations. This ain't nothing new under the sun, like they always say. It's nothing new under the sun, because this stuff has been repeating itself. The Bible is basically a history book, but it's not all truth. It's mixed with lies and truth to make you believe the whole entire Bible. In order to free yourself, you have to awaken yourself. You have to know the truth. You don't know truth, and you're sticking to what the government is telling you and believing everything they saying over what people is coming out to tell you are saying, as in the truth, nature, get back into nature and everything else. You don't believe what we're saying, you believe in what man's saying. You're believing lies over truth. So by you believing lies, you're believing negative things, as in fearing God, this and that. Live this type of life. That's negative things. Just think about what I'm saying. I love you all, and I will be making more videos.